Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Akilah binti Muhammad Syafi'i 200677 from Group 2 Linear Algebra. And for in this video, I will talk about what is the matrix formula for the dot products. Okay, yes, this is for our question for today. Okay, now we will list the two vector u and v, and we will list the component 1, u1, u2, and u3. This is because in the matrix we have to write like this, 3 rows and 1 column. So if we see now, this one is, it have 3 rows times 1 column, and this is the same for this. But in the matrices, if we want to times them, we have to have the first matrix column and second matrix for the rows, the value must be the same, or I mean the size must be the same. But this one we have 1 and another one is 3, so we can do the matrix multiplication. So what we are going to do, we have to transpose the vector from 3 rows 1 column to the 1 rows and 3 column. So we can get 1 times 3. Okay, so we come up with the formula to get vector u dot vector v equal to vector u transpose times to vector v, or either one, whether you want to transpose vector u or vector v, but it must be at the in front. So did you see the formula and the transpose one? Which one you want to transpose, you can choose. And like before, I write like this. This is 3 times 1 and 3 times 1. But in the formula, if you want to we get the dot product, we have to transpose either one. So let's say I choose to transpose the vector u. So you can get like this. Vector u equal to u1, u2, u3. And you don't have to change for the vector v. So did you see? This is becomes 1 times 3 column, and this one is 3 times 1 column. Okay, correction, it should be u transpose b. I did really is u dot v. Okay, as you can see, this is 1 row and this is 1 column. So what I learned in secondary school like this. So when you do like this, so you have 1 intersection, so that's mean you will get 1 times 1 matrix size. Okay, so let's solve them with the matrix like matrices solution like we learned before. u1 uv plus u2 v2 plus u3 v3. It's just the same when you do the dot products without the formula. So if your u and v have the value, so you can substitute and you will get the answer. Okay, if your solution got 0, then it means that your vector v and vector u are orthogonal. What is orthogonal? Which is 90 degree or perpendicular. Okay, so I think that's all for the matrix formula. Okay, that's all. So lastly, finally, did you question yourself what is the difference between the multiplication to matrices and dot products with 2 matrices? Okay, can you distinguish them? So the first that I see the difference is for the dot products is originally for the vectors, the 2 vectors. Meanwhile, the matrix is multiplication to matrices is for the 2 matrices that originally from the two matrix. Let's say for the dot product you have u and v. U and v is given maybe, but for the matrix it's maybe given matrix A and matrix B, so you don't need to do anything, and you just multiply. And one more, because maybe they did the same but the object is different, which is this is vector and this is matrix. And the second one is of course the formula, because obviously when I did just now for the vectors formula, for the dot products you have to transpose either one, vector u or vector v, vector t, I'm sorry, vector v. Okay, so it's difference in terms of formula, because if you just multiply the two matrices, it just, if you have A and B matrix, okay, something like this and something like this, then you can just multiply them. You don't need to transpose. Or maybe if you want to transpose, maybe for the some properties they have to transpose, but still the vector one you have to transpose to get the vector. Okay, I'm sorry to say, before this I said about this, right? Vector u dot vector v, I said we used to this to get the vectors. No, I mean to get the dot products. Okay, lastly is n space, or denoted as this. Okay, so for the dot products with two matrices, for the dot products for the n space, the vectors you can use for the 2 space and 3 space only. Maybe 2 times 2 and 3 times 3. But meanwhile, in multiplying multiply into matrices, you can do more than that. I mean, like maybe you can find 4 times 4, something like that. So that's all that I find the difference, the 3 difference. First, which is the first is object, second is formula, and the third is the n space for the 2 different things. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching my videos.